loneliness is often perceived as a state of being disconnected from others, but in truth, it is only a temporary illusion. The universe does not abandon anyone, it simply waits for us to recognize our connection to it. Every atom in your body has existed since the beginning of time, shaped by the cosmos and woven into the grand tapestry of existence. You are not separate from the universe, you are a vital part of it. The air you breathe has traveled across oceans, mountains, and forests, carrying the essence of life itself. This invisible thread of existence links you to every living being, past and present. Even in solitude, life surrounds you in ways you may not always notice. The rustling of leaves in the wind, the warmth of the sun on your skin, and the rhythmic beating of your heart all serve as reminders that you are never truly alone. The universe whispers its presence through the elements, guiding you with subtle signs that prove you are part of something infinitely greater than yourself. If you ever feel lost, simply close your eyes and listen to your own breath, to the stillness around you, to the energy that pulses in your veins. In moments of isolation, remember that the stars above you have watched over countless souls before you, just as they do now. They have shined through the darkest nights and will continue to shine no matter what challenges arise. Just like them, you have an inner radiance that cannot be dimmed by temporary feelings of loneliness. Instead of fearing solitude, embrace it as an opportunity to grow, to listen to your heart, and to understand yourself more deeply. The most extraordinary individuals in history found their greatest strength in solitude. Writers, artists, philosophers, and visionaries all spent time in quiet reflection, discovering the depths of their potential. When you are alone, you are given a rare chance to hear your true voice, unshaped by the noise of the world. This is not loneliness, this is self discovery. It is a gift, not a curse. The greatest relationships you will ever form begin with yourself. If you nurture self love, self awareness, and inner peace, you will never truly be alone. You will carry within you an unshakable foundation, one that no external force can break. People may come and go, but the relationship you build with yourself will remain forever. The universe is not outside of you, it is within, waiting for you to recognize your own infinite nature. So the next time you feel lonely, remind yourself that loneliness is not an absence, it is an invitation to look inward, to connect with the vastness of your own soul, and to understand that you are and always have been part of something eternal. The entire universe is within you, and with that realization, you will never feel alone again. Imagine the stars in the night sky, vast, luminous, and seemingly unreachable. Now imagine that same brilliance existing within you. The atoms that form your body were once part of ancient supernovas, exploding into existence and scattering elements across the cosmos. You are not separate from the universe, you are its living, breathing expression. Every part of you, from your beating heart to your wandering thoughts, is a reflection of the cosmos itself. Science confirms what many spiritual traditions have long believed. The same fundamental forces that govern the universe also govern you. The energy that fuels the sun also fuels your spirit, the same way the tides of the ocean are influenced by the moon. You are made of stardust, your bones forged from the same materials that created planets and galaxies. When you recognize this, your perception of yourself shifts from feeling small and insignificant to understanding your vast potential. The human mind often creates the illusion of separation, making us feel like tiny beings lost in an overwhelming universe. But what if you realize that everything you seek, strength, wisdom, and purpose, is already inside you? The cosmos does not exist outside of you, it exists through you. You are not merely a part of this universe, you are the universe experiencing itself in human form. This means that your dreams, your ideas, and your passions are not random. They are echoes of something far greater waiting to be brought to life. When you align with this understanding, fear begins to dissolve. The limitations you once believed in start to fade, and you realize that the universe operates through you, not against you. Instead of feeling powerless, you feel empowered. Instead of feeling lost, you begin to see the path that was always there, hidden beneath self doubt and hesitation. Your mind, your heart, and your soul are interconnected with the rhythm of existence, giving you the ability to create, change, and transform your reality. Life's challenges may try to convince you that you are weak, but that is only a test of your awareness. When the waves of uncertainty crash against you, remember that the ocean itself exists within you. You are capable of rising, flowing, and adapting to whatever comes your way. Just as the universe constantly expands, so do you. Growth is not something external, it is embedded in your very being. You are not here by accident. You are here with a purpose, crafted by the same intelligence that designed the stars. So, whenever you feel overwhelmed by the vastness of life, take a moment to look inward. The universe does not reside in the sky above or in the galaxies far away. It is here in your thoughts, your breath, your heartbeat. You do not need to search for it because you are it. And once you embrace this truth, you will never feel lost again. From the moment you took your first breath, you were complete. Society often conditions us to believe that we must seek something outside of ourselves to be whole, success, relationships, approval, or material possessions. But the truth is, you were never missing anything. You were not born incomplete, and you do not need to be fixed. Everything you need to live a meaningful, fulfilling life is already inside you. The world may try to convince you otherwise, but the universe within you speaks a different truth. You are already whole. We live in a world that thrives on comparison. It tells you that happiness lies in being richer, smarter, more attractive, or more accomplished. It tricks you into believing that something is lacking within you, and only by gaining something external can you feel complete. But ask yourself, have you ever truly felt fulfilled by external validation? Even after achieving a goal, receiving praise, or attaining something you once longed for, that feeling of not enough creeps back in. This is because true wholeness does not come from the outside, it comes from within. You do not need to chase wholeness, you need to recognize it. It has always been there, hidden beneath self doubt, fear, and conditioning. When you let go of the belief that you need something more to be complete, you begin to see yourself for who you truly are, a powerful, limitless being. The imperfections you see in yourself are not flaws, they are part of your unique design. The cracks in a diamond do not make it worthless, they make it one of a kind. In the same way, your experiences, scars, and struggles do not diminish your worth, they define your strength. Think about nature. Does a tree feel incomplete because it is not as tall as another? Does a river stop flowing because it is not as vast as the ocean? No, they exist in their fullness just as they are. You are no different. You do not need to be more, to be worthy of love, success, or happiness. You are enough exactly as you are. The more you accept this, the less power you give to the false idea that you must constantly strive to become someone else. You are not here to be a copy of others, you are here to be the best version of you. Embracing your wholeness does not mean you stop growing. Growth is natural, but it should come from a place of expansion, not lack. When you realize you are already whole, you stop searching for completion in people, achievements, or approval. Instead, you stop creating, loving, and living from a place of fulfillment. You understand that nothing outside of you can define your worth because your worth is already infinite. So, the next time you feel like something is missing, pause and listen. That emptiness is not real, it is only a temporary illusion. Look within and remind yourself I am not broken, I am not incomplete, I am whole, I always have been. The entire universe exists within you, and nothing can take that away. Every great achievement, every innovation, and every revolution in history began with a single thought. The world around you, your experiences, your successes, and even your struggles are all reflections of the thoughts you choose to nurture. Your mind is not just a passive observer of reality, it is an active creator of it. What you focus on expands, what you believe becomes true, and what you repeatedly think about begins to shape your destiny. Consider this. Two people can face the same challenge, yet one emerges stronger while the other feels defeated. The difference is not in the situation itself, but in the way they think about it. The mind can either be your greatest weapon or your worst enemy, depending on how you train it. If you fill your thoughts with doubt, fear, and negativity, your actions will reflect those beliefs, and you will unconsciously create barriers that limit your potential. But if you fill your mind with confidence, possibility, and resilience, you will naturally find ways to overcome any obstacle in your path. Your subconscious mind does not differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. It simply absorbs and acts upon whatever you repeatedly tell it. If you constantly think, I am not good enough, your subconscious will find ways to prove that belief true. But if you affirm, I am capable, I am strong, I am worthy, your subconscious will begin aligning your actions with that belief. This is why successful people often practice affirmations, visualization, and positive self talk. They understand that their thoughts are the foundation of their reality. Science has proven this power of thought. Studies in neuroscience show that the brain forms new neural pathways based on repeated thought patterns. This means that every time you think a positive thought, you strengthen that mental pathway, making it easier to think positively in the future. The opposite is also true. Negative thoughts create patterns of self doubt and limitation. But the good news is that you can rewire your mind at any moment. By consciously choosing empowering thoughts, you reshape your reality from the inside out. Many people wait for external circumstances to change before they allow themselves to think positively. They say, I'll believe in myself when I see results, or I'll be happy when things get better. But that's not how reality works. It's the belief first that creates the outcome, not the other way around. You must choose to think in alignment with the life you want, even before you shift your thoughts. Hmm. When you shift your thoughts, your energy shifts, and when your energy shifts, the universe responds in ways that seem almost magical. So, if you want to change your life, start by changing your thoughts. Speak to yourself with kindness. Focus on what is possible instead of what is missing, and train your mind to expect success instead of failure. The moment you take control of your thoughts, you take control of your reality. And when you realize that your mind has the power to shape the world around you, nothing will be out of your reach.